I'm awakened at the crack of dawn by the most irritating clucking noises. Apparently shows alarm as a rooster crowing. Oh, please no. He's one of those people. Bruh. Bruh. Why? After unceremoniously stifling a yawn and getting dressed, I quickly make a sweep of the room to make sure I packed all my things. Sho had to make 2 sweeps because he kept yawning during his first and forgot where he'd already looked. We're all silent when we meet in the lobby. Mayu and Kaori are both wide awake and as perky as either of them could ever be. Yuna and Valerie seem more enthusiastic than Sho and I. I wonder what's going on in their room. Before my mind can wander too far, I snap back to reality and glance guiltily at Kaori, who has her eyes narrowed. Can she read my thoughts now, too? Good thing I wasn't thinking anything perverted. Still in silence, we make our way to the train station. The trade ride home feels longer than the ride to the hot springs. I resist the urge to ask, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? After what feels like an eternity, we arrive at Izakaze. Finally! Napping on the uncomfortable train was nearly impossible, and my thoughts kept drifting to my warm bed. I say a quick goodbye to everyone and practically speed home. As soon as I arrive, I make a beeline for my room and collapse into my bed. Bright sunlight shines on my face, and I slowly blink my eyes open. Then I jolt upright in bed. What time is it? Did I miss the coaching session? I fumble around looking for my clock, but it's only 11 a.m. Coach Ivan won't be here until mid-afternoon. I have plenty of time. If that's the case, I wonder if anyone's free. God damn it, I want Yuna to be on this list. Check out Valerie. Valerie pops into mind, but before I can call her, she calls me. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, are you busy?
Oh. There's no playfulness in her voice. She seems unusually serious. Is something wrong?
Yes. I mean, I don't know. Do you think we could talk?
Sure.
Meet me at the usual spot?
Your room. Does it actually make a difference? I think the hangar. You mean the hangar? Valerie laughs.
All work and no play makes Valerie a dull girl. Is that really where you think we hang out?
I mean, the last few times that you called me out of the blue, it was to talk about my gear.
That's fair. But I had someplace else in mind. So, will you meet me at the cafe?
I'll be there.
Thanks. See you soon.
Well, I was thinking that if it's something private, I mean, that's somewhat more private than a cafe. Wow, it must be serious if I actually get a goodbye. Hurry to the cafe. Valerie waits for me in a booth near the corner of the restaurant. She looks up and smiles as I slip into the seat across from her.
I bet you're wondering why I called you.
A little bit. It might have crossed my mind.
I need some advice.
I grin. Oh no, trouble in paradise? She rolls her eyes but smiles.
Paradise is better than ever, thank you very much.
Is that so?
Which, unfortunately, is why I need advice.
Okay, well now I'm thoroughly confused.
It's my mom.
Oh. About your mom.
She's adding even more drama to my life. I was talking to her last night because she actually remembered to call me for our weekly call this time, and I might have accidentally mentioned my boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
And now she wants to meet him.
So take your boyfriend. That's good, isn't it?
No, it's terrible.
Why? Don't you think she'll like him?
Oh no, she'll love him. That's not the problem. The problem is that she's crazy and will scare him away.
Uh-huh. I'm sure that's not true. Carly sighs and leans back in her chair.
You don't understand. Me finally getting a boyfriend is a huge deal for her. She already lectured me about how I shouldn't screw this up, as if she isn't already the queen of screwing up relationships.
Oh, that's, a little pointed. So, did you tell her that she can't meet him? Melly stares at me as if I'm the crazy one.
I can't do that. She's my mom.
You're fucking grown. You can do what you want. But I guess it's at least nice your mom's taking an interest. And it seems like your mom really cares and wants you to be happy. I think that's why she wants to meet him. Valerie scoffs.
If my mom really cared about what I wanted, then she wouldn't push so hard to meet him.
That's just what parents do.
Well, I still think it's too early to let him see the crazy in my family.
Understand that. So, what are you gonna do then? She shrugs.
I'll probably just leave it alone for a while and see if she brings it up again. Chances are she'll have met her new love and he'll be the one, and she'll have forgotten all about this.
How come I'm thinking it's not gonna be that smooth? What if she doesn't forget? Valerie smirks.
We'll see. This isn't the first time I've disagreed with my mom.
Fair enough. She stands.
Anyways, thanks for letting me vent, but I should probably head out now.
I want to know why this isn't something that couldn't have been discussed on the phone. I'm just saying. Aw, are you missing your boyfriend?
More like he's the one missing me.
She winks.
I'll see you later then.
Bye. We walk out of the cafe together and then head our separate ways. It's about time for our session with Coach Ivan. I double check my email, then make my way to the pre-combat room. That's where we're supposed to meet him. As I walk in, I see the rest of my team crowded around the holo table.
I can't believe he sent all this. This is incredible.
Quit crowding around. Let me see. What is it? Yuna grins.
Yup, this consultation isn't just for the pilots. It's for everyone on the team.
I want to know. Valerie scrolls through a projected hologram, pausing at an image of a gear loaded with statistics. As I approach, I can make out what looks like the game plans for a previous professional match, complete with sketches, tactics, movements, and calls. This sort of edited information is incredibly valuable to all parties on the team. Joe's the first one to notice me.
Broseph!
Shit. Once he sounds my arrival, the rest of the team grins or waves at me. It's like a fucking puppy dog. Hey guys. Joe puts his arm around my shoulder.
Are you ready to meet Ivan?
You know it. There's nothing left to do but wait for Ivan to arrive. Valerie and Mayu continue to scroll through the holotape, while the rest of us take seats on the couches lining the walls.
What do you guys think Coach Ivan is like?
Is Kaori nervous? She keeps her cool facade, but her gaze is constantly darting towards the door.
I heard he's the shot caller on his team. He's the one leading the tactics and pulling in the high numbers.
He's even received the MVP award twice already.
I remember they'd mentioned that yesterday as well. I racked my brain trying to understand why I hadn't heard of him before. The only player I remember who's won 2 MVP awards on the national stage is Strong Arm Gear.
Right. That's his alias for the global stage.
Elias? You mean alias?
I always thought it was a little strange that he never even took off his helmet for interviews.
He doesn't need to. He doesn't even speak in interviews.
Kaori nods. What?
That's his persona, and it's worked really well for him.
Hearing all this just makes me even more curious about what kind of person Coach Ivan is.
Wait, how is he going to coach us? Does he even know how to talk?
Don't be stupid, Sho. Of course he can talk.
Kaori blinked.
I think.
Actually, I've heard rumors that his face was half burnt during a racing motorcycle accident. That's why he always wears a helmet.
Nah, it's probably just rumors.
I think I remember reading that too.
Ouch. I cringe just remembering the rare couple of times I fell off my bike. I don't think I ever want to imagine how painful that fall would be while racing.
Barry!
I've heard he yells at first-year pilots. Or worse.
Mayu's eyes widen.
What?
Valerie pats Mayu sympathetically on the back.
It was nice knowing you.
That's pretty good.
No! But why?
Oh, please let us chime in. Her eyes well up with tears.
Stop being mean, Valerie.
Don't listen to Valerie. She's just teasing.
Valerie smirks.
Or am I?
The door slides open, catching all of our attention. A muscular man well over 6 feet tall commands the room. He's wearing a leather jacket with black pants, and a polished motorcycle helmet hides his face. Well, hello, Sir Edgelord. He crosses the room with thunderous steps and pauses before us, as large and silent as a mountain. Yep, Sir Edgelord. The group glances nervously at each other. Nobody wants to break the silence. Hello? His helmet slowly turns towards me and I fidget beneath his gaze. I can't see his eyes, which makes us all more disconcerting. After a moment, his helmet surveys the rest of the team. Kaori remains stoic while Mayu tries her best to make herself small. Both Yuna and Valerie look uncertain while Sho seems confused about how he should feel. Coach Ivan nods. He puts his hands on either side of his helmet. Sho catches my eyes in anticipation. Are we actually going to get to see what's underneath his helmet? Oh my god, what the fuck? That stash is majestic as fuck. Oh god. Oh boy. Coach Ivan pulls it off in one sweeping motion, revealing a shiny bald head and the most beautiful mustache I've ever seen. Underneath his mustache is a beaming smile.
A glorious day to make your acquaintance!
The Armstrong gear. Oh! General Armstrong! Hello! How are you today? What? His jacket has somehow unzipped itself and revealed washboard abs I can only achieve in my wildest dreams.
Under the wings of experience, I shall teach you to soar the skies!
Yep. He reminds me of exactly of Armstrong. Kaori's face falls. She looks like her nightmares come to life. The rest of the girls are mirrors of confusion. Sho, on the other hand, looks as if his dreams have finally come true.
Do you know someone named Tatsuo by any chance?
Ivan looks at Sho. Even with a smile, his piercing gaze is unsettling as Sho scoots back.
You speak of my nephew?
Wow. Well, I guess it really is Kaori's hell.
That explains a lot.
Yuna stands up.
Hi, Mr. Podubny. Thank you for agreeing to coach our team this afternoon.
Utter not my family name, for formalities between friends must not exist.
Oh, okay. Ivan, thank you.
Great. He nods.
Of course. We will begin with lesson 1.
Oh no, I thought we were gonna start with like lesson 15.
To sprout into a magnificent tree, we must first water the roots.
I think I might have to agree on Kaori on this one.
The foundations?
Yes, Fiery Flower, the roots.
End me, please. Ivan motions to the hologram. We cautiously approach as Ivan projects an image of a seed.
First, the seed requires sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, and rich soil.
Actually, sunlight will kill the roots of a sprout. So, no, it doesn't require sunlight. You stick it in the fucking ground.
The key to remember is the symbiotic relationship between plant and environment. Through light energy absorbed by chlorophyll, conversion occurs of carbon dioxide and water to create glucose and oxygen.
Have I fallen asleep and started dreaming in class again?
Jeez, this is like listening to Valerie explain.
Shh! Do you want to get caught or what? Cho freezes mid-sentence and closes his mouth. Valerie eyes us suspiciously, then shrugs, and resumes listening to Ivan's rambling about plant mumbo-jumbo.
Understood?
He is met with silence. Ivan uses his fingers to elongate his mustache, and then in great thought.
Demonstration will triumph explanation?
Yes, please.
Ivan nods solemnly.
Make haste to the simulations!
As soon as we enter the simulation, Ivan sets up to spar with AI Gears. Once the match is over, he points out where we lost focus and how we could have prevented getting hit. This gives us suggestions on how to tighten up as a unit. Once he shared his insight, he sends us back and in for another round. While we fight the AIs, Ivan and Valerie talk quietly about simple fixes to our gears. He seems pleased with what Valerie shares with him. I assume she mentions the original tweaks she had added to our gears when she first joined the team. The more Valerie talks, the more animated Ivan becomes. Yuna watches everyone closely and jots down notes in her tablet. I have a feeling that she's recording our feedback to our session with Coach Ivan, as well as recording feedback from our simulated matches. Based on just a brief note Ivan pointed out on our first match, our second match felt worlds apart. It's quite apparent why he won 2 MVP awards. He truly lives up to his title of Strong Arm Gear, so long as you can decipher what he says. We exit the simulator feeling satisfied and more confident than before. Ivan greets us by the holotable.
And so the dial of time lands for my departure.
Thank you so much, Mr.
His icy glare falls on Sho.
I mean, thanks, Ivan.
Ivan smiles.
We appreciate your time.
And all this data analysis will help me fine-tune the gears to give them that extra boost.
Which is good.
We can't lose after a training session like that.
Thanks for jinxing it. Ivan begins to sniffle.
Is something wrong?
He rubs his eyes with his forearm.
You guys,
Suddenly, Ivan scoops all of us into a group hug.
make me so proud!
He squeezes us so tightly I gasp for air. Sho mouths help me while trying to wiggle free. Maya looks terrified as she's squished into Yuna's chest. Valerie tries to hug Ivan's arms while Kairi looks like a deer in headlights and struggles to break free. Ivan doesn't notice.
Hey!
After one last squeeze, he releases us and lets out a deep sigh.
And so the nest perch on the branch finds its awakening. Go forth, hatchlings!
God, get the fuck out of here. His helmet magically materializes in his hands. He puts it on and zips up his jacket, then offers us a final thumbs up. Thank God. We wave goodbye as he heads out, calling out our thanks to his retreating form.
Man, I am so pumped for our match tomorrow.
Me too. Should we get some practice in while we can?
Kairi shakes her head.
I think Valerie needs to make the recommended calibrations first.
Yep. They aren't major control changes or anything, so you won't feel a difference while piloting. You'll just get better energy efficiency based on piloting patterns Ivan pointed out.
Which means we'll be able to sustain the same... just means that we'll be able to sustain what we're doing for longer. Which, whenever you're talking about something that has a limited amount of energy over these matches, is a good thing, because you can just outlast your opponents. Outlast your opponents. Kairi nods.
That's exactly what we need.
Ah, okay. So, what do we do until then?
It is reading week.
No, don't say it. No! No!
Kairi covers her ears.
Idiot! What's wrong with you?
Anything but that.
Sho.
Mayu interlocks her arms with Sho's.
It won't be that bad, I promise.
Sho glances at Mayu, smile, then his own face lightens up.
Okay.
That was quick.
We'll talk to you guys later.
Mayu smiles, and the two of them are off.
You're all good then, Valerie?
Yup, I'll send a text when I'm done.
Nice.
Okay, thank you. I'd better get to studying too.
I nod and watch her head off.
Well, since I'm already on campus, I'll go submit my report on the coaching session.
I wave goodbye. Do you want some company?
No, it's okay. I'll be doing some boring stuff anyway, and I'm not a fan of over-the-shoulder spectators.
I nod. Alright, let me know if you need anything.
Sure.